All right, back here with the Solstice or Saturn Sky we've been kind of going through. All of them have this issue from GM. The vinyl that they use right here for the protectant from the top on the deck lid hardens with age, cracks, turns a weird yellowish white color, and just looks horrible no matter what color you're on. So to do this project, you're gonna need a heat gun, plastic trim tool, some solvent like acetone, some compound, and I don't have it up here, but you're gonna need like a plastic, kind of like a plastic putty blade, or you can use about anything plastic because you don't want to scratch the paint. So what I usually do is heat this all up the best you can and scrape it off. Some of the ones I've done, they just come right off and you'll just use your compound and get it back to a gloss and you'll be all done. This one was a disaster. The stuff had turned way too hard and just wouldn't come off. So what you see here is some sanding after the heat gun. So what you're gonna need to do is use your plastic trim tool to get that piece off and that piece off. And what we're gonna do is actually lay down, because this car is black, other than painting the whole deck lid, this is the only option, is gonna be lay down a piece of vinyl. So I'm gonna get this and this heated with the heat gun and then pop them off with the trim tool. If you don't have a trim tool, you really could probably do this with anything, a plastic knife or spoon or something. This stuff comes off very easy. So, okay, we'll be right back once that's prepped. All right, so we're back with our vinyl piece. Got a pair of these, one for each side, off eBay for 20 bucks. I only had them in black and I think white. And you're just gonna use your heat gun. And you can use a credit card or your fingers, or I've got an actual little squeegee like that. It's black, so unfortunately I don't have a camera mount yet or a phone mount, so I'll come back when this is on and I'll show you what it looks like. It's really easy to put on with a heat gun. You just start at an edge and work your way back so you don't get bubbles. So hold on. All right, so here we are back. Use the heat gun and smooth this on. We started at this edge and you just kind of work, do the full edge and work your way back. It's got a little bit of mess on it from putting it on, but use a little compound or whatever you got, shine it up. It's gonna pretty much match. You can see it's not perfect, but here's the deal. These cars with sun fade and everything else, even if it didn't have sun fade, your option other than this for 25 bucks is to have the whole deck lid repainted. You probably can't do that yourself. And to pay somebody else to do it, you're looking probably between depending what area of the country you're in, it could be $500 to $1,000. So I'm gonna be okay with the way this looks for that. As you can see, I'm about 3 feet from the car right now. I think it looks about the same as if the vinyl was on there from the factory, because the vinyl from the factory was dull. And then when it faded, it looked like trash. So yeah, so that's that. And I looked it up on eBay. These things were called I think GM calls them vinyl, Solstice or Sky vinyl trunk protectors. So anyways, that's what we did with this one.